no matter what. So let's do this.
Champ Select coming down.
Team Personal Best versus Swizzle Bacon Juice.
Swizzlin Bacon Juice, here we go. Now, Swizzlin Bacon Juice was just formed today, so we'll see how they can do against this veteran team who also played in the first tournament.
Now,
So,
should be a very interesting game.
I believe Personal Best was the 4th place team in last tournament, so they did not do too bad overall. They were 4th out of 8. Well, actually, technically out of 16 qualifying teams, they managed to get 4th. So, they are a pretty well-rounded team.
That's good. A 4th place team coming in, gonna try to do their best on this one. Try to improve their personal score.
Their personal best.
Exactly. You know, they're looking for a 3rd or maybe even a top place finish here. I think they got the skills to do it. The team synergy can be there. They do have some small hiccups in the play, but I believe, you know, if they focus on a game, they come in with the right attitude, they can put up a pretty good fight.
Yeah, exactly. And just like that, we got the 3-6 band champions up. Quinn, Dr. Mundo, and Lowy, all incredibly strong right now, coming up from personal best bands. And then Renekton, Tom Kench, and Nidalee are all pretty self-explanatory bands. Nidalee we haven't seen too much of yet, but insta-lock Gnar. Wow.
Smacking on the Gnar. You slam that on the table so fast, just to try and figure out it's there.
It knocked my pizza up off of the table. What a jerk.
What a jerk. Well, I think the bands are pretty standard. Or not standard, but pretty common. The Nidalee, a little bit on the extreme there. Looks like they're probably really focused against an anti-poke.
Yeah.
With the Tom Kench, they may be looking for some picks. And as I say picks, you know, they lock in the Soraka and the Nasus to prove me wrong.
Yeah, right. That's why, I mean, with the Nidalee ban, I don't necessarily think that Soraka would be good. I mean, I know Soraka's insanely strong right now and is a really safe laner, but why not just ban something else? Like, I don't know, Gnar is also obviously a good one, or something like Azir, who are also really strong. And then pick up the Tom Kench for yourself. If you're afraid of the poke comp, Soraka's what's going to be countering the poke comp. So
yeah, and the Nidalee ban may be a targeted ban at this at the jungler or the mid laner. But we'll see. I haven't been able to do any research on this team.
Yeah, I'm not.
Or on either team lately. So I'm not sure what's exactly flavor of the month for these guys is. But I'm sure somebody will let us know later. Trying to eat and talk at the same time is a little bit tough.
Likewise, that's what I'm thinking about right now. I'm like trying to talk, give you a chance to chew, and then you'll talk and give me a chance to chew. That's what I'm trying to do. But Irelia gets locked in for the top lane of the... Oh my god, I've totally lost my train of thought right there. Swizzlin Bacon Juice. Gonna look to try and 1v1 that Gnar and get that split push. Insane tower pushing potential that Irelia can be. But the Elise and Nivea lock-in, Elise is going to be a really big threat coming out of the jungle. And then the Nivea for the wave clears is going to be super easy peasy. So that's a pretty decent counter to a split push comp.
Yeah, the personal best here already has a very dynamic team. You can definitely tell which direction they're going in. They're going for that very, very strong team fight in that late to mid game. And that late mid game, I would say. Time of the game. They're really gonna excel at these dragon fights. These dragon dances.
Definitely.
The amount of pick and zoning that the Anivia and the Elise provide with the Gnar ultimate is just too much for a lot of teams to handle.
But as you say that, the Orianna gets locked in for that kind of amazing zone control her ultimate can provide, or at least the threat of it. And
it's a good counter.
Yeah, very big so. Or very much so. The Jinx locked in for the 80 carry, so the bot lane is hashed out for Team Swizzlin Bacon Juice. And now they look to finally pick up their jungler, I would assume, unless they really do something silly, but The
Yeah, I would
Ash,
imagine it's a top lane.
Yeah,
Again, the Ash for the team fight and the zoning, the Alistar for the team fight and zoning. Personal best is coming in here with a very solid strategy. They're coming in with the right attitude, I would say.
Yeah, they
Right.
have an idea of what they want their comp to be, and they pretty much got exactly what they wanted, in my opinion right now. I mean, Alistar for that engage, and even the Ash for the engage with the ultimate. Gnar ultimate going to be huge in a team fight. Anivia's with the zone control of her ultimate. I mean, they have so much zone control with what they have on their team. It's going to be tough for Team Swizzlin Bacon Juice to deal in the team fight. I think they would excel more in their own solo lanes than anything.
That is going to be the winning factor for Swizzlin here. If they can get that lead in the early game, they should be fine. But if they start to fall behind in the early game, or even in the early game, they're going to have a very tough time finding winnable fights.
Yeah, it's just going to be a tough one for the teams to go into with two completely different styled team comps. I mean, Orianna does have a very big team fight ultimate and style, but Irelia is a very big divey, split pushy champion. You know, Jinx is a big team fighter, but Soraka's got the safety to keep whoever she needs to keep safe with the global ultimate. They just have a lot of threats in different areas that don't necessarily meld as well as team personal bests. That Gnar into the Anivia and the Alistar and the Ashe ult, there's just so much that they can do to blow up Swizzlin Bacon Juice here.
Yeah, personal best definitely has the Wombo going on. Swizzlin is going to be stronger in the 1-on-1s, the 2-on-2s, potentially even the 3-on-3s with the right champions. If you see like a Gragas, Irelia, Orianna, and a 3-on-3 against the comparable laners on the other side, the Gnar, the Elise, and the Anivia, I would venture to say that the Swizzlin's probably going to win that 3v3 9 times out of 10.
I mean,
but once you
as soon as you throw in the teams, I feel like this goes to personal best 100%. So, Team Swizzlin and Bacon Juice is going to have to really work around what their strengths are. And in all honesty, their strengths are split pushing Irelia. Or rely on picks from the Orianna Gragas. That's a very scary team comp from personal best, and I would not want to get caught anywhere near that.
Oh, no, for sure.
And even Elise has a massive pick potential with her cocoon and insane amounts of damage she can provide. So, there's a lot to worry about for Swizzlin Bacon Juice in this game coming up.
There is. If Elise gets that stun, that's a guaranteed stun from Anivia. And if Ashe wants to contribute, it's a guaranteed stun from Ashe. Well, I wouldn't say guaranteed, but we're talking within the lane. If they're all gathered up mid lane, and Elise lands that binding, you got to know an Anivia Q's coming out.
Yeah,
followed by the Ashe arrow.
And then you're not even counting the Alistar. There's so much lockdown on personal best. That is insane. They have so much potential to pick one person out or just win an entire team fight with everything they have. So this is going to be a really interesting game to see how it goes.
I am honestly, I got this food in me. I'm hyped up for this game. It's gone marginally well getting into the game.
Marginally. It's gone slightly better than the first time getting into the game.
It did go slightly better than last time. We are close to being back on schedule. We're only 20 minutes off schedule, which is not too bad.
Yeah, the games don't last that long anyways, and with the new season either way, so
we are looking to be on schedule for the next game, potentially, depending on how this one goes. I can't imagine this game is going to go too long. I think we're going to see a couple deciding team fights here in the in the mid to late game. That's just going to really, of course, all the team fights in the mid to late game decide it. But I think it's going to be a little bit stalled here and there, and then as we get into the mid late game, right around maybe not even dragon number 1, maybe dragon number 2. I think personal best is going to take this. I think they're going to come into a dragon take. I think they're going to dance and zone exceptionally well, find a pick, ace, Swizzlin, and finish the game. That's a lot. It's a lot to predict.
It
We'll
is.
see
It
if
is.
I'm
It's
right.
a very bold prediction.
It is a very bold prediction, but I think personal best just has the team fight capability
I
to
mean,
overcome a lot of disadvantage.
I think this is going to come down to Gnar and Irelia. As long as the individual laners are all up to par and pretty, even with each other, more or less, the teleports of the top laners, as well as the Gnar bar and working around it, I think that's going to be the deciding factor in this entire game. Irelia can split push all she wants, but Gnar getting a massive ultimate off is not going to be something that Irelia can deal with in a split push. So we'll see how the teams want to deal with that. But
If Gnar gets a 3-man ult or a 4-man ult, that's game over. That's all she wrote. There's no coming back from that. You could even be, I would even venture a guess, you could even be a champion ahead. You could even find a pick. You could pick off the Ashe or the Alistar. And if Anivia, or even the Elise, you pick off the Elise, and Gnar gets a 4-man ult into a wall, followed up by the Anivia, Alistar, Ashe, that's game over. That's all she wrote.
that's a lot of burst damage for that team. So
A lot of burst damage, a lot of CC too.
yeah,
That's a lot of damage that you're taking that you can't return. You just have no options.
yeah, exactly. You can't. You just kind of get stuck into a wall and say, "Well, GG, boyos." Soraka
That's
can't
it.
sustain her team if she's stunned into a wall.
If Anivia places those walls right, and Gnar puts 4 into a wall, Anivia can lock all 4 of those people into that wall.
Why is this not working? Awkward.
Well, anyways, we're done with our predictions. We're into the rift. Waiting for these teams to get out of the fountain, buying up the items. Pretty much standard for everybody. And I am hyped up.
Spam the Kappas and spam the Keepos because we are on to the rift for the second game of the tournament. Second season for the North American Amateur League.
We got a double 2 right there. We got 2 2s.
Two twos. This is shaping up to be a great game. 2 2s, boyos.
2
Nope.
2s and ballerina dancing
All over
all
the
over
place.
the place. Exactly.
There we go. That shoutcasting synergy, boys. Oh, jeez.
You don't get better synergy than that.
No way. Soraka Ward is only going to show Alistar there. The BM. The spam and the laughs.
Gonna go ahead and get pretty defensive starts. Gnar's watching that blue buff. Aurelia is just kind of chilling out in the top lane, waiting for those minions to get up there.
Elise is going to be starting on her Krugs, it looks like. And Gragas will start on his Gromp. Look to see a fight between the top laners and the junglers come around 3 minutes.
Yeah, just like we saw last game with the Lee Sin coming up. It'll be interesting to see which top laner is able to control that wave management to determine how these ganks go.
I mean, what do you give it to? Do you give it to a Gragas or an Elise if a gank comes out, if a counter gank? I mean, both of them have a body
Both of
slam,
them have-
cocoon, and then...
A lot of damage and a lot of gap closing. But I
Yeah.
would give it to the Elise. Elise has more direct burst damage early, and she has more options. Just being able to switch from human to spider, to have more options on what spells she's going to bring to the table.
Yeah,
I would have to give the early fight to Elise.
Same. She also has that execute damage with her venomous bite in spider form that is very, very potent, as well as her human form bite, which is also % health damage. So I definitely give that to the Elise, but not by much. Gragas is still a very potent jungler.
It's going to be very close. We see again the blue side top laners pushing in as the junglers start to make their way towards the top lane. But actually, Elise taking a detour into the Scuttle Crab. Gragas may have an advantage up here in the top lane. If he chooses to gank.
Elise
But
should be pretty safe. Farming
Gnar
up her
doing
jungle.
work with a good boomerang auto attack combo to get the third proc. Gonna chunk Aurelia down.
That's all % damage. That does add up in the end. A lot of damage being traded back and forth all over the place, but
No, Aurelia, she's got so much to say.
Yeah, her, what is it, Hyatin, something like that style. Health per auto attack, a lot of sustain, as well as a venomous potion up there against a Gnar, so she should be pretty safe and able to sustain up against it.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see if Gnar can keep up the poke. He's not resource dependent, so he can keep up the poke indefinitely. But if he doesn't manage it right, Aurelia just gonna be able to sustain up there with her auto attacks on her turret.
Yes, interesting that Elise backed before she went to her blue side jungle.
Yeah, Elise is doing the same thing the Amumu did last game, taking the camps on the bottom side of the jungle with the Scuttle Crab, and then backing at the level 3. Gragas also has a level 3 and just got back, so she's not losing any experience, but she did miss out on 3 minions.
Oh, big trade for Aurelia coming out on top with the Gnar. But yeah, I don't know if I necessarily agree with Elise back there, because she was so... Elise is one of those junglers that can sustain super stupidly well because of her spiderlings. So she should have been like full health after doing her entire jungle. So that was a questionable back. In my personal opinion, I think it was questionable. She could have gotten a full clear and backed and then had level 4 before she first back and then upgraded to her.
Well, here we go. We see big binding coming out from Elise onto the Gragas. They both fight over that Scuttle Crab. It's a grand vision. Not going to really do much for the team as Aurelia comes down to collapse, and Elise is now in a bit of trouble as the Gragas body slam just misses. The flash by Aurelia going to go in, forcing the Elise flash. She flashes into the wall. Out of the chase, going to be able to get out and get back to her tower. The Gragas flash actually with the smite. Elise on the tower, going to stun him up. Here comes the Gnar.
Oh!
Boomerang. Elise going up on the rappel. Aurelia in trouble. Elise gonna pull it out big for her team as Aurelia falls to the tower after a good, well-timed rappel.
Wow.
It's alive.
Too deep. The name of the game. Too deep for Swizzlin bacon juice. They saw those health bars so low. They got the greed and they paid for it with their lives.
Way too much greed. There, just get that tunnel vision in there, looking to secure some kills. But in the end, giving a huge advantage to the Gnar Elise.
Yes.
2 champions you do not want fed in the early game.
Not at all. That Gragas was only level 3 as well. That was a level 3 Gragas tower dive, so... oh man. The bronze dives! Boyos!
There's that chocolate nobody wants. Either the one with the, I don't know about you guys, but the one with the nut inside, you think you're getting a nice chocolate-filled chocolate?
I have no clue what the hell you're talking about,
know what?
man.
That's alright. I get some weird chocolate.
Alright, Elise Cocoon's gonna land on the Soraka. Soraka flashes away. The repel from Elise gonna get the Chilling Smite. Ash flashes to get the support on that, or assist on that. Soraka goes down. Alistar knocks Jinx away, but misses the combo.
Gonna net himself 10 gold for that auto attack.
Very, very well done. Well played.
Great execution of mechanics.
Oriana's coming down to try and relieve some pressure, but backs out as soon as she knows that she can't do anything about it. Nivea pushing that mid wave, and Oriana doesn't want to miss that farm. Mish doesn't want to miss that farm in the mid lane. She's a farmer.
Oriana was able to roam on down there pretty successfully. I mean, I wouldn't say successfully, but was able to roam down there without losing anything. Just due to the fact that her CS count was higher and the wave was pushing into her. So by the time she went down and got back up, the wave had just moved closer to her, and she really didn't miss too much CS. So it was a good roam from Oriana. It's just unfortunate she wasn't able to pick anything up from it. Yeah.
And a lot of trading up in this top lane. Irelia has 1 charge of her potion left. And Gnar has rushed that Jortun's Fist. Looks to go for a Sterix Gauge first buy.
He's looking to rush that damage pretty quick. I think that's a very smart option. Damage in the tank, going to be able to poke that Aurelia out, or at least keep her low. The only problem is with Aurelia being able to keep her mana up, with at least going to get the blue buff stun. But
steal.
Is that a shooting? Did I say stun? No, that was a steal. She took that.
She took that. She took it. trading
As
in the
long
top
as-
lane.
Yeah, as long as Aurelia keeps that mana bar up, she's not gonna be
I
able.
mean, he's gonna get the bounce ult. No, he's not. No balls, Narn. What happened to your balls? You used to have them. It seems like Nar has been neutered. Ugh.
You know what? He's been cut back a little bit, but honestly, play with a little bit of playing a little bit passive is not probably the worst option, considering that they just saw two people die under their own towers. Oh, Nar gonna get
Oh,
it. With the
Nar!
Oh no, not gonna get it.
Not
Here comes
enough.
Gragas up to gank, but with the Nar having the jump and the ultimate, he's not gonna die.
Yeah, Nar's got a bounce and a flash, and he's up 25 CS on this Irelia.
I honestly like that Nar's playing pretty safe. It means there's no room for error. Yeah, he might be missing it. He might have missed out on that kill, but then again, he also didn't die for it, and now he's still getting himself a CS and a minion XP advantage while keeping the jungler busy. That's a great. I think that's solid heads up play by the Nar.
Yeah, that is pretty potent Nar play coming out. Up 30, almost. Wow.
40 CS.
Wow, that's a lot of CS to be up.
That is a 4-0 and climbing. Aurelia's going to be in a lot of trouble coming in this. She's not going to be able to out-push that Nar. And the strengths of Swizzle are slowly fading away.
Yeah, I thought Irelia was going to be the one saving grace for their team. But this issue with farming is going to be an issue. That's a worrying trend for Swizzlin Bacon Juice.
The issue is definitely going to be an issue.
Oh
that
my
is
God.
for sure. We'll watch how the issue plays out later in this issue.
Would you like a tissue for your issue?
Dr. Seuss up in here.
Yeah, buddy. Tissue, issues.
Hello,
Elise is taking a Raptors of Gragas while Gragas takes his red buff. What? Wow.
Elise has no fear, knowing that Gragas is still only level 5. Sorely behind. Elise could actually turn and kill this. She's got the Anivia support. Anivia's roaming up. The good cocoon landing followed up by
Double
Anivia's
stun
with the ultimate. Gonna drop the Gragas as they got the flash over the wall. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Jinx gonna hook, trap the Ashe and get some good poke damage.
Wow. That's what you were talking about in Champs Select with the just stun on top of stun on top of stun. And then that Anivia wall was actually incredibly well placed. Gragas had to burn his flash and still died for it.
Gragas not exactly realizing how much damage was coming his way. Burned the flash. So he's going to be missing that summon. His flash has been down the whole game right now. Alistar with the great engage though. Headbutt pulverize. Going to come in and get some damage. But Soraka just going to heal it right back up. With
Elise
coming
comes in. Ooh!
Almost had it. The flash by the Jinx. Going to be able to get out of that. I thought that was going to be a very good prediction, but just barely missed.
That was a very good flash by the Jinx, so well done.
And it looks like personal best going for that dragon. Right here, 11 minutes into the game, the Gragas and the Orianna are coming down to get it. Anivia gonna be able to burn that down really quickly with the blue buff. The bot lane not gonna be able to come up and help. And here they go.
Gragas comes in.
Gragas coming in. The Orianna only hitting once. Gragas trying to do damage. Silence up. Elise is gonna fall first. Alistar has to flash, leaving Anivia.
Oh!
Gonna take the Alistar as Anivia's on the run. Orianna keeping her there. The Gragas ultimate knocking her down into egg form as Jinx comes up to the kill.
Wow, the Jinx rocket from downtown.
That's a very well placed Jinx ultimate.
That was so many flashes and so many ultimates, but Team Personal Best only got a dragon and cost them 2 kills.
That's still pretty worth for personal best. They lost the 2 kills, and they did trade summoners there, flash for the most part.
But they're gonna also give up a tower. There's nothing that.
They are gonna get up.
There's nothing they can do.
Oh, the Ashe ultimate gonna lock him up. Elise is here. Get the cocoon to repel up.
What?
Trouble. She's gonna die to the Anivia. Excuse me, the Elise. As
The cocoon lands on his Soraka.
Here comes the Anivia looking for the wall. The smite gonna keep her down. Force her to the flash. The
What?
Elise flash. Finish it up.
Oh my goodness.
2.
What happened? Holy cow.
1 stun and done.
They did not want to lose that tower. They blew so much there, and now they're going to get a tower of their own.
That is the danger of the personal best team. You get stunned once, and you are going to die.
Yeah, the follow-up is just insane. And that's the first tower of the game. Overall, with a 3,000 gold lead, is team personal best.
Personal best already on a very strong, just a strong roll.
Yeah.
With a very late game team, it's going to be scary.
Oof.
Over the next 10 minutes.
And Nivea stealing that blue buff away from Gragas and Orianna.
Here we go.
Oh my god.
Finding a fight he doesn't want in the jungle. The wall's going to block him out. The ultimate's going to force him back, try to keep him alive. But Ash going to flash for it. Going to pick it up as Elise finds a Soraka.
Oof.
Nowhere.
No, Raka, no.
To go. She's going to fall. The Jinx, too. What are they doing? They're going into the jungle one by one.
Jinx, use your eyes. You knew their entire team was there.
First it was Gragas, then Soraka, then Jinx, all falling to the same.
Oh, now the next tower is going to go down. Inner tower.
What is going on?
Aurelia hasn't TP'd yet.
This.
Aurelia has yet to TP this game. Is down 50 farm. Ah.
Oh man, this is not looking good for Swizzlin.
No
Everything is just falling apart for him. 6K gold down 14 and a half minutes in. The top tower close to going down too. Once Meganar drops down, and he's going to be taking that tower in the next wave. Looks like we got a 4-man gank here. The bottom of the Ash is going to hit. Here comes the Anivia wall. The Alistar.
Good guy, Alistar.
Good guy, Alistar. Gonna position the Orianna so she can get out.
Oh.
The Q for the Anivia wasn't up, so they were not able to combo that. An unfortunate timing for them. But still, gonna be, gonna force Orianna back.
They have 2 towers down in the bot lane.
Yeah, nothing there. As Elise comes up for the top, Gnar gonna be able to bounce over the minions. Here we go, third
Oh!
kick. Looking to get it.
Gets
One more
hyper.
auto attack.
Oh.
Secures the kill. And shortly, soon after is gonna be this tower.
Ow. Personal best are playing the map just better.
Personal best is out-rotating, out-maneuvering, out-mechanicking.
That's
Swizzlin
called
here.
outplaying.
Outplaying, 100%. Gragas gonna get caught in the jungle again.
Hello there.
Just damage him, but here comes his teammates.
Oof.
Three gonna be able to come up and finish it out as Jinx secures it with a rocket. Now Gnar on the run as Gragas is looking to try to slow him up, but no body slam available to take him back, and he's got to be careful. Gnar does a lot of damage.
Wow. It's already a 6,000 gold lead for team personal best 16 minutes in.
I'm surprised.
70 CS in the top lane.
70, big
Oh my
7-0
God.
exactly. I'm surprised Swizzlin did not take the Riptail there. They had the guys up there to take it. Could have helped the Aurelia,
Yep.
but they're gonna let the Ash free farm in the bottom. He starts to take a small gold lead, pushes those minions into the tower.
Oh man. Personal best are just out rotating and playing the map overall better than Swizzlin Bacon Juice right now.
I don't know if there's anything to do. I don't know if Swizzlin Bacon can do anything.
I
think if personal best plays like this the whole tournament, personal best may be our new champions.
Like you said, that Rift Herald was completely available to them.
I was just surprised they didn't take it. They had 4 men on it and plenty of time. It was a giant window.
Yeah, they killed the jungler and the top laner had to back. I mean, that was just a misplay by Team Swizzlin Bacon Juice. But
Missed opportunity for sure.
Missed opportunity, yeah. We are in Bronzodia here. I don't even think these guys are bronze. I think they're like silver.
I think they're a mix of silver and gold.
Yeah, but it's all the same to me. For the sake of this tournament, we're gonna call it Bronzodia.
It's a low level tournament. You gotta hand it to them. These guys coming out and playing, giving it their all. It's great to fun. It's great entertainment. It's great to watch, and it's a great learning experience for everybody.
Yeah, overall they have been playing pretty mechanically well. The only real vast difference is the top lane, but Gnar is already a pretty big bully in the lane.
Aurelia gonna get spotted out in this jungle with the wall.
Oh, the wall!
She's got nowhere to go. Tries to turn on the Anivia, but the Elise is gonna say nope. As Anivia says thank you very much and finishes her off.
Alistair just eats a Jinx rocket there, trying to save Irelia by doing something, but Irelia was just not where she needed to be.
No, I have no idea how she got so deep into that jungle.
Yeah, I wasn't paying all that attention to where she was going. Oh, Cocoon lands onto Jinx. The big headbutt pulverized combo comes out, but Anivia gets a kill onto Soraka. Nar's gonna bounce in. Anivia gets a double. Nar finishes off the Jinx, and Nar's gonna get hyper turn mega stun up the Orianna.
There's the ace.
Whew.
What an amazing team fight. There's that team fight. We even saw the Gragas and Orianna both hit. Almost 3, if not 4 members of personal best there.
Yeah.
And personal best still was like, we don't care.
We don't care indeed, as they take their 5th tower of the game. And Swizzlin Bacon Juice have yet to take their first. As
Swizzlin's still in a lot of trouble as personal best TP's down at this dragon. They're gonna soak up the next dragon that gives them 2 at 20 minutes. They're on a very good timing on these dragons. Gonna be getting up in the rack those numbers up rather soon.
I mean, there's an 11,000 gold differential here. I don't know if maybe the next dragon, but I can only plausibly see 3 dragons being taken in this game, unless personal
I would
best
have to
some
agree with you on that.
insane misplay that screws up their entire team.
You know what? They may not even get to the next dragon.
Yeah.
This game could very well end in the next 6 minutes. A couple more aces of Nivea just clearing the waves out. She was a little bit down in CS early, as Nivea's a little bit weaker laner, but being able to just ultimate them and just clean them up is just devastating to the wave management or the wave pushing.
Makes it really hard for Swizzlin Bacon Juice to deal with those lanes.
Oh, the Elise Cocoon on the Soraka, just gonna keep that ward alive. Well, heads up play is pretty good. Gragas going in with the body slam ultimate, not gonna hit it. The Sorelius from Soraka following it up, but Anivia gonna keep him safe with a well-placed wall to zone and push back.
Jeez, these Anivia walls are being played so well. 3-man Anivia stun! Oh!
There she goes with the Ash ultimate. Here it comes in. Anivia's still on the chase. Look for the wall. The Orianna.
Good Orianna ultimate, but it's not going to be enough.
Back. There's the stun. Followed by the second stun. Good grief. There's so much CC in this game.
That was all on the back of that Anivia stun. That was beautiful placement of her stun.
Oh, what a money stun. A 3-man stun. You're not going to ask for anything better than that.
No, that was beautifully done by the Anivia. That insane amount.
Oh, at least Cocoon up on Irelia. Not going to be able to finish or follow that up as their team chips down the tower, looking for the inhibitor. Gonna back away as they all come up. The Anivia wall. Stopping that Gragas dead in his tracks. Gave him the cold shoulder on that one.
I think it gave him the cold face, man. I mean, he walked straight into that thing.
He headbutted that wall like there was no tomorrow.
Oh,
got the split push Alistar in the bot lane, a little bit overextended as Soraka tries to collapse down on him. He's got almost ready to go.
He's done, Joe.
His little pulverized, keep him that big at the CC with the ultimate, gonna tank up a lot.
No!
The ultimate.
No one has a flash!
He's gonna try. He might get out of this. He's still running. His team's nowhere in sight.
No way!
Looking for the tower. Alistar gonna get saved by heads up flash over the jungle wall.
What the heck?
And I'm not sure how he got out of there.
That was like BM, a split pushing support, and you let him get away? What the heck?
It's a little bit crazy. Alistar only 13 minions behind the Gragas here. Gragas not able to farm very well. He's only level 9. The rest of his, solo lane is level 12. We go in the mid lane. We got a great wall. Gonna block out the Gragas. The ultimate gonna push her back on the other side of the wall. Elise there to make sure nobody follows up. The double stuns both miss.
That would have been an amazing Gragas ultimate had Elise not been there.
The team would have been able to collapse down on 3. That would have been 3-on-1. Able to turn that rather quickly in their favor. Over the wall would have been a very, very nice play. But
team just wasn't in
teamwork
position.
OP?
Yeah. Teamwork OP indeed.
Who would have guessed in a team game, working with your teammates?
I mean, I don't know, man. This is like League of Legends and top lane. Remember? There's 2 separate games in League of Legends.
That is true.
There's top lane and anywhere else.
Personal best, going with the 3-2 split. Trying to look to push down this inhibitor here. Is at least starting to rotate down in the bottom lane. Dragon's going to come up here in 2 minutes. Let's just see Personal best start warding and prepping for that.
They have a pink ward down there already. And they know that Swizzlin and Bacon Juice are not strong enough to contest anything at this point.
We may see my prediction come true here.
Yeah, we might see it.
We might see another fight around this dragon that leads to an ace in the game finish.
I mean, if that happens...
Oh, the Elise Cocoon! Gonna get there early, not able to follow up, and that takes a lot of damage from the Orianna. Orianna ball, able to zone him out.
We're gonna start calling you Prophet Coconut.
You know what? We just might.
If you are right.
We're getting close to it. We're a minute away. The Elise Cocoon gonna lock him up. The Alistar's looking to come in, not able to find an angle for that headbutt pulverize. Elise takes a lot of damage from the Orianna command. You gotta be careful about that poke.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage. She keeps
Elise
landing these cocoons.
The Star gonna be able to get the damage to follow it up.
Oh
the
man,
pit potential is just disgusting on this team.
Elise has been on point with those cocoons.
With the Ash Arrow onto the Orianna. Here comes the Gnar coming in. Gnar's going to be mega. Looks for the ult. Gonna finish it up. The Navy gonna finish it up with the E. The great Gragas ultimate to push them all back from the Soraka. And here drops an inhibitor.
Oh man, Ash is meanwhile splitting the bot lane right now. That's easily 2 inhibitors.
Elise doesn't even care about the inhibitor. She's going for that main turret, that Nexus turret. Here she comes, back on the inhibitor. The inhibitor is getting close, going down.
Ooh,
the
headbutt
Alistar
engage.
getting a nice headbutt pulverized. The Nivea stun just missing his. Gragas coming back in. Gonna get a lot of damage. Here comes the Ash.
Oh!
Gonna finish it up. The Alistar gonna try to keep her alive. And Nivea,
Irelia!
Gonna go down the Irelia ultimate. As Elise tries to finish it up with a little bit too far to turret. As Alistar starts to tank up these turrets, they're going to have to back away as Orianna comes back out. Orianna still has the ultimate.
Oh!
The ultimate going down, not doing enough damage.
Doesn't matter.
Irelia going to get stunned up. The Jinx trying to get enough damage.
Oh, Irelia with the cleanup.
Great headbutt away as Jinx picks it up. Anivia down in the egg farm. She's going to be breakfast for somebody.
Well done. That was good cleanup.
Great cleanup. Great heads up play for their team. Get back to the fountain. Get that home guard prac. Come back out.
Personal best just overstayed their welcome right there.
A little bit misplay. They took a lot for it though.
And
so
they can get their first dragon now if they burst this down really quickly.
They gotta move quick. Here comes Gnar. Gnar's still looking to pressure this a little bit. Here comes Ash. Elise is not.
They don't have their jungler.
Elise is not. not coming for him.
Oh! Gnar gets this stun with a boomerang. Oh my god!
It's time to FF. I mean, I would be done.
Oh my god! Holy cow!
My computer would be in a wall at that point.
I just I literally just said they don't have a jungler. There's no smite. That was beautiful and incredibly lucky.
We saw the reason why Elise went to the top side.
Holy cow!
Gnar with the huge heads up play to steal that dragon right out from under the noses of Team Swizzle. Swizzle has to back up now to defend their Nexus turrets from these 2 down inhibitors. Personal best gonna be able to take the top turret and potentially hear a Baron.
That was 100% blind dragon take as well. That was a wild turtle right there.
I'm so shocked and amazed. I can't believe that just happened. I am almost speechless at that.
That was beautiful. Oh my god, first dragon would have been huge as well. That percent damage.
Yeah, that would have helped Swizzle
A
sort of
lot.
fall back into this game with a couple other. They would have to find a couple other big plays across the map, but at least that would have been a start. A step in the right direction.
I don't know. 12,000 gold is a big step to take, as Team Swizzlin Bacon Juice is just trying to fight off this horrid and just push from Personal Best. They got 2 waves of super minions pushing in. Inhibitor Texas turret went down. Soraka pops her ultimate. Disengage from the Gragas, but Soraka goes down to the Elise. Rocket comes out from Jinx, but does not execute anybody. That's a second Nexus turret is taking a lot of damage and going to go down to supers, it looks like.
Oh, the big Elise Cocoon with the Gnar! Get the ultimate!
Oh,
Gets the 2 in the
beautiful
wall.
Gnar ultimate. Holy cow!
The humanity!
What happened? I couldn't even see. There was so much wombo. Oh my god.
I'm speechless.
28 minutes in. Freaking personal best. Take out Swizzlin and bacon juice.
Oh,
Holy cow.